Happy Friday. So this week I've been looking at the level of stress, anxiety and worry being experienced by employees right now. And according to research that I shared on Monday, employee stress is at an all-time high. It's higher than it was in 2020, which was the previous all-time high. And whilst the stresses and worries could be generated by many, many things, including a looming economic crisis, rising cost of fuel and energy, it's also been added to by employers who, rather than embrace what we've learnt over the last couple of years in regards to the way they work, are now starting to announce, we want you all back in the office all the time, we want you back 2 days a week, or we want you back on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. And not only are they saying that, but they're flip-flopping between those different options. And employees are saying, wait, just tell us what it is you're thinking. What is it we are trying to achieve? And let's have a conversation, let's collaborate, let's co-create. You know, employees aren't stupid. They know that there's not a cookie cutter for this, that each organisation will have to experiment and it'll be trial and error until we get the right solution for everyone in the organisation. But they are worried and stressed and concerned that they will lose the flexibility that they've found over the last 2 years, where they've been able to, as I said this week, choreograph work around their personal lives rather than choreograph personal lives around work. They want job security. They're worried that they won't have job security. Again, the last couple of years, they've reflected what they want from an employer. And I want them to look after my well-being. I want them to not only give me a good standard of living, but I want time with my family. I want them to align with my personal values. And if not, I'm not going to have job security. And I also want from an employer them to look after my mental and physical well-being. There is a big concern at the moment from a lot of employees, and I've been talking to some today, who said we just cannot go back into the office because the latest outbreak of COVID is not safe. There's a lot of employees with social anxiety about going back after being away so long. And people know that they are stressed and anxious, and they want to know, and they're worried that this won't happen, that employers will not look out for their mental and physical well-being. And they have to. They have to alleviate the fears, the stresses and anxieties, and they do that by talking to employees and listening to them. Stay safe. I'll talk to you next week.